Welcome to Craft Art. In this video, we're going to take you through the production process so you can understand the work that goes into creating our beautiful countertops. As we go, you'll get a glimpse into our plant in action and gain a greater understanding of how we go from this to this. Excited? Let's get started. Our journey begins here, in Atlanta, Georgia, where Craft Art receives raw lumber to manufacture countertops. We receive lumber from a variety of quality sources. All our lumber is kiln-dried prior to receipt to prevent any moisture-related issues. Craft Art keeps a variety of wood types on hand in order to keep lead times as low as possible. Craft Art individually selects boards for every top. Boards are selected for grain and color consistency to produce a cohesive look. Our skip planer removes the surface layer from the top and bottom of the boards, eliminating any unevenness and further exposing the grain for inspection. After the skip planer, the boards are cut to length using our chop saw. This removes any imperfections at the ends of the boards. Using the straight line rip saw, our milling department cuts perfectly straight edges. This is critically important to ensure an even surface for perfect seams. Some competitors use the finger joint method, which combines multiple pieces of scrap material for a cheaper look. Craft Art creates tops using boards that run the full length of the design, up to 16 feet in length depending on the species. Our full rail construction yields beautiful results. Before gluing, we place the boards in their final arrangement. Every top we make is a unique work of art, hand-selected by our premier milling team with more than 30 years' experience. Here at Craft Art, we practice old-fashioned quality. Glue is applied by hand to the sides of the boards. Then they are carefully placed on the arms of the glue rack. These rotating arms have a capacity of more than 500 square feet. The large metal bar places downward pressure on the face of the top to ensure there is no bowing while the pneumatic system locks the side clamps into place. This process creates the strongest possible bond and virtually invisible seams in the final product. After gluing, we run our tops through the wide belt planer, which combines 500 blades and 2 different sanding grids to remove the glue marks and rough sand the top to exact thickness. This is our CNC. This highly automated machine follows precisely programmed commands input by our CAD specialist to cut the top to its exact dimensions. In addition to cutting to size, the CNC is used to create sink cutouts, drain channels, edge profiles, and unique shapes found in our countertops. After the top is cut to size and shape, the countertop progresses to the sanding department. Craft Art employs both orbital and belt sanders to create the smoothness customers have come to expect in our tops. For distressing, our craftsmen employ a variety of implements to create gouges, dings, and other marks to give the top an aged look. Here in the oil room, Tops receive 2 coats of waterlock sealer finish with a light sanding between coats. We oil the bottom as well as the top to create a balanced panel. This helps prevent warping or bowing issues in the future. In addition, any staining for our modified finishes or bleaching for our driftwood finish takes place here. The final stage of the finish process takes place in the spray room. Tops are scuff sanded, then thoroughly cleaned with tack cloth and mineral spirits. Once countertops are free from any particles, they are sprayed with the waterlock satin finish. Craft Art's spray room is closed off from the outside, and any stray dust particles are sucked out by a giant fan at the end of the room. This guarantees drying with a dustless finish and an elegant sheen. Tops are left to cure overnight, and the results in the morning are brilliant. Thanks for going with us on our journey through the plant and production process.